Hi, everybody. It says I'm live. I feel like I'm alive today. Hey, Lenore. Good to see you. And Gina from Gina Gay Sells Jewelry. Check her out. Okay. I had to wear my jean jacket today. It was just one of those days. There, I think that's going to work. Let me just test it out and see. Yep. I think my camera is clean. Went out and bought a whole brand new cleaning system for my screen and my camera so that everybody can see things well. And there we go. That's a little bit better with my lighting. Thank you for the thumbs up, everybody. I see I got 5 already. All right. Who is coming in here? Michael, hello. Welcome in. Love Mad Girl. Thank you for coming in. Kim Cooper, hi. Sheila, hello. Got your payment. Thank you so much. I will send your jewelry out with all of this load. So that means Monday or Tuesday. Hi, Jen. Good to see you. Tammy Poole is here. Hi, Jill. I'm working on your other watch tips. It's coming along just fine if I take my time, because that is a difficult one. Not only are they small, but they're tapered, and the inside has to be concave to fit on that watch tip. So I am being very delicate with it. Hi, Manx. And you love your Hopi ring. It was a very pretty one, wasn't it? That was never a problem, Sheila. You did absolutely perfect. Hi, Polly. Happy old soul. Hello. Sundays with Wendy. Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you all so much for coming in. And boy, have we got some gorgeous, gorgeous pieces. Some are expensive. They may not sell. It's not a problem because Wendy will wear them. I mean, these babies are big, but I'm starting to appreciate the old chip inlay. It's the old chip inlay. This gorgeous. I have never seen one like this before. Now we see the Zuni row bracelets, but this one it's just different. Never seen it before. It's got the real turquoise in it, because you can get these row bracelets that don't have the real turquoise, because when these were being made back in the earlier days, if it was made during wartime, a lot of that turquoise, they just weren't mining because the labor and the turquoise was not important enough. And so they started using some other material, which doesn't matter really because you're buying the antiquity of it. But this one does happen to be real. You can see how they're changing colors in there. Hi, biker. I see you. This is a cutie, just a little. I had a ring just like this when I was younger, the little peyote bird ring. And then remind me to talk about this if I don't. Look at these. They're almost all matrix, but I find them to be quite beautiful because they're so interesting. The matrix can be as interesting as the turquoise. In fact, the matrix makes the turquoise interesting. Let's see. Well, then, of course, we've got all kinds of fabulous beads in the back. This is a Tibetan piece up here. I'll talk about that. More coral, more turquoise. I'm letting go of this little guy. I've had him a very long time. And did you know that the Zunis also did carving in wood? It's Zuni, New Mexico, LL signed, but that's just all wood. My little raven. I've got another one, so I thought, well, I can let one go and I'll keep one for myself. And look at this guy. I can't remember where I got him. I can't tell you anything about it. I just can't remember. But I've had this little guy too. He's also wood, and he's on standing on burl wood. But another great little owl. He's like 6 inches tall, maybe. Got to be careful when I pack him. So he'll be coming up. And I do have some Zuni fetishes on the way that are coming out of an estate sale. Might take a couple weeks yet. And look at this. Look at this guy. I had to get him. It's Bakelite on wood. Isn't that cool? So this was hard because it was like, oh no, I need to get him on my jacket. But then he just didn't look right with all the rest of the silver ones. And I thought, yeah, he really needs to have a place of his own on somebody's jacket, or he's just so beautiful. He just needs his own place. So, okay, who else is here? Manx, do you want me to ship tomorrow? Yes. If you all saw Gina Gay's preview, there happened to be this giant ring in her preview for her next sale, and I jumped on it and I begged and pleaded, and she said, okay. You know, things just can't get big enough for me. But that was it may be a ring, it may not. I may make it into a big pendant. I don't know. I'll wear it for a while and then it'll just tell me whether I should go ahead and keep it as a ring or make it into a pendant. Anyways, thank you, Gina, very, very much. Yes, she does have beautiful jewelry. Tuesdays. Now it's 8 o'clock here, so maybe it's I don't know. It's California time, so it's earlier there. What time do you come on in California? Hello, Olga. And Olga bought a piece from me. Oh, my pre-sale. I sold a lot in the pre-sale. So don't get mad at me, but we do have pre-sales. So if there was something in there you had your eye on and you didn't get in touch with me, it may be gone. It just might be. Sir Roxalot. Yes, Sir Roxalot is here. He's been cutting a lot of turquoise stones because I saw them in his preview. And Tim wants to know about Tommy Singer. Hi, Teddy Ress. Tommy Singer is a very famous jeweler, and he's very prolific, and he makes so many different kinds of jewelry. And then kind of the older he got, the more he started getting into a lot of long necklaces with big beads, combinations of sterling silver beads and gemstones. And before that, he did chip inlay, everything. Big cabochons. He really was just prolific. Oh, was this? They are not signed. They are not signed. So I don't know. Now, some of his early chip inlay was not signed. So who knows? I mean, once it's all put in there, I really don't know. I do have a connection in Texas, and he says that he's got some Tommy Singer locked away, and I'm going out there in September, and I am breaking into his home, and then I'm breaking into his locker, and and then into a vault, and I'm gonna take everything. I've already told him, I warned him. I said, you know, I'm coming. So he's got that set aside for me. This one, this one looks to me like something that a Tommy Singer would do, but I can't claim it because it's not signed. And I don't know all the, oh, this one is definitely not. It's signed DD. Nope, it's not. But no signature, no signature. No. Gorgeous, big, thick bracelet. Beautiful inlay. All right, I hope I've tempted you all. So I should probably get going. Can we help? Yes, I do need an accomplice, as a matter of fact. I need a driver, getaway car, some ropes. He's a good guy. He knows me. All right, happy old soul. Oh, you're in Texas? Happy old soul. I'll get you in on it. Thank you. I hope you don't have a problem driving really fast. Oh, Olga got a Tommy Singer ring from Gina. Well, that little stinker. Gina, you had a Tommy Singer and I didn't know it. All right. Bye-bye. Oh, bye, Birdie Robin. Okay. Hello, Madame Bougeot. If I've missed anybody, I am sorry. Biker is in the house. All right, let's get going. We got some people here. Okay. Where do I go first? I usually start with some earrings. I don't know that I want to go there. Well, I'll throw this one out because it's so cute. And they are sterling. Oh, shoot. I didn't, all my magnification is somewhere. Oh, here, I can use this one. Let me just check this. I think this might be signed. No, that's just a 925. But these are lightweight. They're very cute. Couple inches long. But if you don't want anything heavy, it still gives you a nice large look. Stamped 925. Nothing else. Nothing else. All right, this is just going to be a buy it now. For 30. Sterling silver. Pierced. Hi, Cosmic Beastie. All right, buy it now. You came in first. Hi, Deborah. You came in second. Oh, Deborah. Now that you're there, I made a boo-boo last week. You bought this. Deborah, hope you're there. You bought this, you won it, you got it, but then I forgot to put it on the invoice and I found it in the box after everything was gone. So if you still want it, Deborah, I will invoice you and send it to you. And if you're pissed off at me, no problem. I'll keep it. So let me know, Deborah. I am so sorry about that. Stuff happens to me. So let's go back up here. All right, Cosmic Beastie, you got it for 30. Bestie, comic bestie. Oh my God. Cosmic bestie. I gotcha. I got you straight now. If you ever just have one of those weeks, boy, did I have a week. I woke up on Wednesday and I came down here into the basement to work, and half of my basement was flooded. This is like the third time it's happened. I live in a very old home and it's in the city, and the pipes in the city are like 75 to 100 years old and they're clay and they're all falling apart. And lots of people are having these issues now. So the sewer lines are broken down. And as soon as there's too much water in them, they start coming up in people's houses. So I'm hoping I can get the city out here this week. And then the next day I woke up and my cheek was like swollen all up. I was like, what's going on? And it was an old root canal that apparently got infected. But my dentist was wonderful. He let me come in right away. He put me on amoxicillin and I'm doing great. So hopefully that's all that it was. And that we get rid of the infection and I will be fine. Boy, what a week, you know? Okay. You sure I was the one to buy that? I don't remember buying it, and I do have one. No problem, Deborah. I just wanted to make sure. Not a problem. It was because it was my mistake. So it's good. I will not send it to you or charge you for it. I'm still interested in the pink conch and silver beaded 22-inch Hishi necklace. Was this one I was going to make for you? Because I don't remember. I don't have one here, but I've got the pink conch shell. So maybe I offered up in the chat. One that you would make. Okay, I can do that. I can definitely do that. I'm going to make a note right now. 22-inch pink conch. You got it. All right. Thank you. It's just me doing all this, so I I do make mistakes. Graduated. Okay. If I can, I will let you know. I will email you if I can do the graduated. Okay. All right, let's move on. This is a little cutie. I got this out of pawn scrap. I just thought it was so cute. It is made in Mexico. Just a cute little sterling silver and copper pin. Oh, that would look good with the rest of mine. Yep. So little fishies and a little skeleton. It is marked in the back. Mexico 925. So all sterling and then a little piece of copper in here. Okay, and this is a buy it now. $4.39. Everything is intact. No takers. Okay. Let's put that one over here. Hi, Karina. Welcome in. All right. This came in with the lot, the big lot that we'll be getting into here. A very cool handmade chain. Never really, well, let's see how long it is. Seen one like this, just a silversmith, 18 inches. that had a vision and went for it. Very cool little lock. And all handmade links. They're all soldered. And I think it'd be great. You could hang a pendant down here. Very pretty. $20 grams. 20 grams of sterling, handmade. It did come in with the Native American lot, but there's no marks anywhere, so I don't know who made it at all. But it's a nice job, and just the fact that they soldered everything together, I appreciate that. So I'm gonna do this as a starting bid. So we'll do an auction on this one because it's nice. So sterling silver handmade chain, 18 inches. We're going to start it at 90. Linda Mayer. Hi, Linda came in. Marion is in at 90. Anybody else interested? That's a steal. Sterling silver handmade chain. I would not touch this for $90. Sorry, folks. Okay, we're going to start counting this down. Going once, going twice, and sold. Okay, thank you. Oh, let's see. Let's get this one out. Really nice. So sterling silver chain. Beautiful gemstones. Garnet, peridot, blue topaz. Beautiful backing, prong set. Man, I worked on a lot of these when I had my fine jewelry store. I never set so many stones in my life as those days. Look at the colors. They're beautifully cut. And then this is one of the enhancer bales. So you can take that off and put it on beads, small beads, and just clip it over the top. Let's see here. So you can just pop it on something like that. And Jen asked about enhancers last show. And she got me inspired. So I'll show you what I came up with the last time. But this style here, this type, you can buy online. You just go in and say enhancer bales. You'll have to attach it, yourself. They're not expensive in sterling silver. I think they're like $20 maybe, but as long as your little ring is going this way, this will work. If your ring is going the other way, like that, it will not work. It only takes one that looks just like that. All right, so this beautiful pendant and the sterling silver chain is $65. All right, so there we go. 18-inch chain, sterling silver with your pendant. And that is 65. Yes, Jen, you did. I'll show you. I will show you what I came up with. Okay, nobody interested in this beautiful little pendant? I guess I might have to give this away as a gift to a relative. So we're going to pass. Oh, sorry. It's a buy it now. So it's a buy it now, 65. Thank you, Lenore. She's always on top of things. Okay. All right, we'll pass on this one. Yes, this is a very, 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 very old vintage sun face. The flat, totally flat inlay. And you can see there's one little stone missing there, which doesn't bother me because you don't see it unless you look for it. I just love this ring. Yes, I would always choose turquoise also over everything, but having been a jeweler for such a long time, and I had a fine jewelry store, I had an appreciation for the other things. Sold. What is sold? Laura Lou, it is yours if you have registered. You must register with me because I can't sell you something when I don't know who you are or your email or address. So make sure you have registered for me. And if you probably scroll up to the top, you will see it. It's wolfwalkersales@gmail.com. So in order to buy it, you got to register and then it's yours. Every single sale, I have people buy things and they say they're registered and they're not. And then, of course, I can't send them an invoice and they never contact me. So it must be a little game some people like to play. I don't understand it, but that is what they do. So register and it's yours. Thank you very much. All righty, moving on. Thelma's here. Okay, Marion, thank you. I do recognize you. And Laura Lou. Okay, you've been registered. Fantastic. I think this mitered Fantastic. I think this might be your first purchase. I could be wrong, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh, Laura Elder. I know you. I know you as Laura Elder. I, I don't know Laura Lou. Sometimes, guys, remember, a lot of you will change your names. Um, and I will only know you by the first name. And sometimes you change your names and you don't notify me, and then I try to look you up, and this new name is not going to show up in my on my roster because you registered with me in one name. So if you change your name, please remember you've got to re-register with me, otherwise I will not recognize you. Laura Elder, I do. So I'm going to put Laura Elder down instead of Laura Lou, and then I will know who it is. Thank you for telling me that. Okay. Woo. Okay, let's go to, let's do this little cutie. I think I've got to, I'll be right back. I got to get my ring mandrel. My tools walk away because they are sometimes down here, sometimes upstairs, sometimes in the outside shop. So size 9 for this little vintage peyote bird ring. It's one of those cool little ones that just kind of wrap around. Size 9. This is a starting bid. So it's a starting bid of 85. I cannot size anything that's inlaid because the heat will burn that right up. Rebecca, hi. Okay, I guess that's a no on that one. So let's put that one down. I don't want to sell that. Put that over there. Okay, I'm going to start running through some of these. I bought so many rings. I'm going to start running through. These are all new. I have not shown these before because they all came in. This is a beautiful cobblestone inlay by Tom Yazzie. Red coral, orange spiny, green turquoise, purple spiny, blue turquoise. His name is on the shank. You probably can't see it, but it is in there. This is a size 6.5. Six and a half by Tom Yazzie. Absolutely beautiful. cobblestone. Starting bid. Starting bid is 120. 6.5. Just can't size this one. Oh yeah, I got lots of rings in all different kinds of sizes. The petty point bracelet. Yes, I will do that one next. Nope. Okay. So the petty point, older vintage. Six and a half. So 6.5, and it's flexible enough that it could go down if you needed a 6. Vintage. This is before 1950 for sure. 6.5. And unusual. Hey, Bruce and Dennis. Thanks for coming in. This is a little more at the collector end. This is not your everyday petty point. A lot of green and blue turquoise both. Deborah's in at 295. All right, I'm going to start counting down for Deborah. Going once, going twice, and sold to Deborah. Thank you. For those of you that are new on my channel, Deborah's got a resale channel. Bruden's Treasure Chest is here. They do. Jen's Gems does. Gina does. Lenore does. If I'm missing somebody else in there, it's because I didn't look up at the chat at the right time. But I will catch you. Thank you, Deborah. It's a beauty. You're going to like it. All right. Oh, this is another pretty one too. I think this is a smaller one also. I do have larger bracelets, but so this would be 5.5 to 6 would be very comfortable. Uh, I can get it on my 6.5, but I find it to be a little too tight. So I'd rather say 5.5 to 6. Very cool how they've cut the stones. They're not only tapered, they're kind of almost faceted going this way. So it's a cut I've not seen before. sterling. This one is not signed. 75 thumbs up. Wow. Thank you. Oh, that's my goal. Thank you, Lenore. I do see 38 though. I'm happy with that. Thank you very much. Okay, so this little Zuni Petty Point. Oh no, it's not Petty Point. That's just a plain old marquee cut. Let me take that back. Starting bid on this one. 130. No, might be too small for people because it's a pretty one. Okay, this one got a lot of attention in the preview. Definitely an older piece. It's by M. Thomas. It is signed. With the Kingman. 6.5. It could go down smaller. These V shapes are very comfortable and they should fall down below this bone. So some nice Kingman nugget style. Here is M. Thomas's name on the back. This is one that came out of pawn for me. All righty, a starting bid on this one is 175. Nicely made. It's heavy. Stamped wire. The size for the previous one, that was a small wrist. This one, this was a 6.5, but it's very light weight, so you could take it down to a 6 or even a 5.5. Right now it's a 6.5. So that's what that one was. Lucy. I think Lucy's going for this one. Okay, let's see if there's anybody else in here. Hi, Cosmic Unicorn. Lucy's got 175. Am I seeing what is the opening on this one? One and three quarter. 1 3/4. I'm a 6.5 here. And this fits me fine. All right, Cosmic Unicorn wants the other one for 130, and I'm going to count this down for Lucy. Going once, going twice, and sold. Great. Thank you. Thank you both. Get this written up here. Alrighty. Let me go up here. Okay, now let's go for a larger bracelet. For those of you that have maybe the need for a larger size. Okay. Oh, this is a heartbreaker here in that I really don't want to let it go because it's one of these. My little collection. And this one, oh God, I love this one. All right, let's so this is a problem when you have too much jewelry. I don't know where to go to next. This one here. This is a larger one. That's a 7. So this is your Fred Harvey era. You can see it's a little bit thicker and heavier. So this was more handmade. It was not really machine made. So size 7, but I mean, if you're a 6, 6.5, you can close it up because it's flexible enough. So this is a starting bid, 185. Whoops, how do I do that? It's there. There we go. Lisa Ross, hello. Any 7.5 plus? I will check. Kim Cooper is in at 185, and Marcia, hello, Marcia, is in at 185. So Marcia, you'll have to go to 190. Marcia's in, Kim Cooper is at 195. I do have a couple at 7.5, Linda. Kim Cooper's at 205. Marion's out. Marcia's in at 210. Okay, Deborah, I ate some popcorn and I'm sure that my tooth got infected because the that little crusty stuff on the popcorn slid up between my tooth and my gum and probably sat there for a week. So I got to stay away from the popcorn. Uh, it's done that to me twice now for some strange reason. That is where it goes. Crazy things happen. All right, let's get back up to it. It looks like we are done. So Marcia is at 210, and I don't see anybody competing with her. Okay, so we're going to count this down for Marcia. Going once, going twice, and sold. Thank you very much, Marcia. It's a beauty. It's an old one. It's in great condition. Absolutely. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the stamp work on that. It's just very cool. Great. Thank you. Okay, so for something that is 7.5, these are 7.5. And then the inlay. That's what I have in that 7.5. So first two, Linda says. Meaning these two, Linda? All right, we'll put these two up. Okay. So this one, nice, just plain old blue. Looks very much like a Sleeping Beauty blue to me. In sterling, it's flexible, great condition. And this one is a starting bid. 135. Kim Cooper's in at 135. I know, Gene, it's almost as if I want to eat popcorn. I'm going to have to put it in my mouth and let it just melt because it just doesn't like my gums. It just slides right on up there, and I don't know it until it's too late. Kim Cooper is in at 135. You like the other one? Okay, Linda. All right, Kim, we're going to count this down for you. Going once, going twice, and sold. Thank you. This is stamped ER. Looked him up, but there were other ERs, so I don't know for sure who it is. This is just got incredible stamping on it, if you can see. Applied, like the arrows, that's actually applied or soldered onto it. But he's got so much going on with the stamping on these. Looks like a kingman to me, the stone. Now, this could also be very heavily oxidized. If somebody really likes a lot of oxidation, I could oxidize this also to make the definition a little bit more. Right now, it's a very shiny silver, which is just fine. I'm sure that's the way it was probably made to be that way. But, I kind of, I'll just shut up. I just like oxidation. Okay. I showed this before, and I'm going to drop this down because I've had this long enough that I don't want to keep it. Size 7.5. Okay, it's a starting bid. I had it at 250 the last time, so I'm going to drop it down to 190. Starting bid at 190. Kim Cooper 190, Linda 190. Linda's 195. Yeah, Jen, I multitask a lot. If I'm going to take the time to watch uh, previews or somebody's channel, that's when I start stringing or invoicing. I'll do both. Linda's in at 195. I think it's between you two. All right, I'm going to count down for Linda. Up. Kim's back in at 200. How old is it? This one is it's not real modern and it's not old. So we'll just say like maybe 80s. Some of that design work looks a lot like the 1980s to me. If it was older, a piece this size would be a lot more. Linda's at 230, Kim's at 245, Linda's at 250. It's a very interesting piece. It's just because it's got so much going on in there. Linda's out. Kim Cooper is a 265. And Linda is out. Okay, I'm going to count it down for Kim. Going once, going twice, and sold to Kim for 265. Thank you. Linda, we'll find something for you somewhere along the line. I will make a mental note to find something in that size. And thank you, Kim, very much. $265. Am I missing tennis? Well, what I had to do to save myself from stroking out a tennis court, I'm having to play early in the morning. Today, here in Virginia, our humidity was extraordinary. You didn't find anybody outside. And my team had a match at 12:30, and two people said, ain't no way, and they dropped out. So we had to default that match. It was just plain old too hot in here. I mean, it's a shame that we can't do this like in the winter time or in the fall, but they make all these tennis tournaments in the summer, and we're all older people. It's to try to go out there and exercise, and play good hardcore tennis. This is not beginner tennis. It is difficult to be this old and be exercising. not only in the sun, but in the humidity. So I will not play anymore if it's like 12 o'clock or on. Won't do it. I learned my lesson the last time. I was like a zombie for 24 hours. All righty. Marion, ooh, looks nice. Seems pretty unique too. Okay. Congrats, congrats, Kim. Thank you. You're welcome. It has been very, very hot in Myrtle Beach. Oh my God, I can't imagine how hot it would be down there. Whew. All right. I'm going to bring up the big one. All right. You can't get mad at me for this. I mean, I didn't make it, but because of the incredible size of this Thunderbird and the age, I paid a lot of money for it. A lot of money for it. I'll put it this way so you can see just how big this is. So let's see if it'll do a 7. Oh, no problem. No problem on a 7 either. Again, not signed. I don't know if it's a Tommy Singer or somebody else, but this is definitely an early piece. All hand cut. All right, so starting bid on this one. Yes, it is expensive because it's a one of a kind. Up, Kim Cooper news. I look for this kind of stuff. I look long and hard because I want unique pieces that are old, that are made well, and still good condition. And trying to get all those together is difficult. I don't want to spend all my time fixing jewelry. I mean, I will fix it, but there's only so many hours in the day for this old lady here. Yes, Karina, you are exactly right. I think I was thinking that in my head when I saw this. Uh, and it just didn't dawn on me, Wonder Woman, but yeah, she always wore those big giant bracelets. All righty, I'm going to count this down for Kim. Going once, going twice, and sold to Kim. Collector piece. My kind of stuff. Okay, I got tons of rings and tons of stuff. I'm just going to jump to a little something else here for a minute. And then we'll get back to them. Okay. I showed this one last week, the green turquoise and the howlite. And this is the one that I'm going to sell now, but this is how you can stack these necklaces if you like to stack necklaces. This isn't, oh, let me get this back up here. This is an older piece. And I bought this too. It's very small and very fine. If you don't like something that's real heavy, this is it. Beautiful older traditional kishi and green turquoise nuggets. Double strand, 32 inches, no clasp, just a very traditional knot up here on thread. So this one is starting bid. $150. $32 inches. Marion, you're in. All right, we're going to count down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Marion. Thank you. You'll love it. It's very nice, very delicate, very feminine. Hi, Billy Dog. Anybody out there know what the Schumann resonance is? Am I talking too metaphysical? It's been making my ears go off. Yes, Deborah, and Manx knows. My inner ear will ring for like 24 hours, and then if the resonance goes down a little bit, then it stops. It's just strangest thing. And it went off the chart. It was like well over 1,000 the last couple of days. All right, I'll bring this beauty up here. This is just beautiful. It is a thick bracelet. You do not want to bend it. It is too thick. Gorgeous, beautiful blue inlay. Let's see, will this do a 7? No, I'm going to keep the 6, 6.5, 6 3/4. Zuni inlay. It is not signed. It is vintage. This is not new. It is a heavier piece. You know you've got it on. 38 grams. Oh, Jody, so Schumann gives you hell. All right. I'm not the only one that's reacting to it. This is a 6.5. It will not fit a 7. So 6.5 works great. Or a 6 3/4, but 7's going to get, it's going to get pinchy. All right, this one's a little bit pricier. It's because of what it is. This is $250. Yeah, I would say so. If you have a small wrist, well, how small are we talking? Yes. Bad earthquakes in Venezuela. And then one in Japan. Where was the other one? Was it here? I can't remember, but just in the past couple of days. Rebecca Bolter is in for 250. Thank you, Madame Bougeot, Northern California. Russia, that's the one I was I couldn't remember that one. So yeah, I mean, like all in past couple of days. Oh my God, Afghanistan too. All right, anybody going once, going twice, sold to Rebecca for 250. That is a deal on this one. I want you to know I'm giving you very good prices. I mean, I may seem like I'm more expensive than everybody else out there, but I'm going for unusual quality, vintage, antique. And all you got to do is take a walk in Santa Fe and look at theirs, and you're paying $1,000 for something like this. I am trying to get good jewelry out there at a reasonable price because I just love it. I just love to look for it. Rebecca has got it. Okay. So now, time for a little break. So this is already sold, but just for a little show and tell, because I did say I would talk about this. Because a long time ago, I talked about what's going on here. And I'll talk about mine, and I'll talk about this one. So this is complete collector piece. All these pieces here, incredibly difficult, beautiful workmanship, giant big beads, raw coral, just raw natural coral, huge pieces. And we all know how expensive coral is and is getting because they're not going for it anymore. And then way down here is this one little tiny piece of turquoise. Right in there. So why would someone do that? Anybody want to take a guess? Billy Dog says signature. You are right. That is one reason why they would do that. And then there's a second reason of what that could be. Jody, you are very close. I would almost accept the ritual part. It could be a sing bead, S-I-N-G, a sing. Sing is usually a healing ceremony that the Navajos do. I went to several sings when I was out there, and sing beads like this are usually added on. And see how this is tied on? So that was probably a lot of times a piece of turquoise is given during a healing ceremony. Sings can be healing ceremonies. And then that person would take that bead and put it on the necklace. This probably may have been sing or something else that was added on to these. This is my piece. This is very, 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 very old and very, very expensive. Completely natural, old tabs. Everything here is hand drilled. So it can be either a signature or a sing bead. My feeling is on this particular one is that it's the signature of the person that made this. I sure wish it's so beautiful. I wish they had put their name on it, but they did not. And this one came out of pawn. I didn't even know it when I got it until I went to, start cleaning and examining, but there's a little pawn tag on there, $2,000. And he said it was in pawn for a long time. And I said, well, I'm interested when you take it out. And we both agreed that probably why it's in pawn for a long time is it is big and it's heavy, but a lot of people don't get the raw. They want something that's cut or polished. Let's see, by cut, I mean, beads that are cut and shaped, because they like that. Or, round beads, the round coral. Well, I'll bring this one up tonight. The round beads like that. This is completely raw. Nothing's been done to that. And, we both felt the same way, which is a lot of people, they just wouldn't understand why, it would just be left raw. But for the native people, they would appreciate that and enjoy it. So I was very glad to get it. And it is sold. So thank you, Olga. She got that in the pre-sale. All right, since we're talking coral, I'm going to bring this one up. 18 inches, several strands. They're a little bit off round. And they're like 3, 4, 5 millimeters. Nice bell caps. You could twist this or just leave it the way it is. But I mean, if you like the twisted look, like that, you could do it. Traditional little hook and eye there. Just make it, yeah, 18 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strands. Well, hello. He just snuck in. Okay, starting bid on this one is 200. Honey Bun is in the house. Jump on it, Kim. That's a great deal. Kim is in at 200. Anybody else interested? No. Okay, we're going to count down for Kim. Going once, going twice, and sold to Kim. 200. Well, come on down and say hi. Oh, I know. He's ready for dinner. That's what his thing is. He's just showing up for the first time today. He's like a hit and run. He's a hit and run cat. I hear you. He's at the top of the stairs yelling at me. Okay. All right, Jen. Jen from Jen's Gems, who inspired me to sit at the bench and do something, because we were talking about enhancers. So I came up with an enhancer. So I made a giant enhancer that could slide over big millimeter beads, like big sterling silver beads. And as long as your pendant, again, just kind of snaps out, has a eye like that at the top, you can put it on. And then you can wear it on a thick chain. You could wear it on beads. Let's see. Let's see. This is a real challenge. These might actually be way too big. But let's see if it'll go. I can make these any size. But a lot of us have got large beads and we can put pendants over them. Oh, goody. Oh, goody. So it does. Got the wrong way. So you can slide it over the beads on a chain, gemstone beads, pearls, like the red coral, when you twist them up, or this is one, two, like 3 strands of pearls, twist them up and put them on. So I will make these like as custom orders for people. If you've got pendants or like that. So a lot of pendants like this, they've already got bails on them. You are going to have to sacrifice that bail in order to use this as a bail. Let's see, I got to have a pendant here somewhere. Yeah, so see, most of your pendants that have those rings have got little bails. So you'd have to get your husband to cut that off if you want to put it on a, so there's another one, but as long as this ring is there, it's going to fit. You'd have to cut that off because this limits you to that size right there. So I make these in sterling silver. This is just called a textured finish. I can do a hammered finish, a textured finish, just plain shiny. I can oxidize it to make it look older. And these are going to be $50. So, and this here, I can make any size you may want. So if you go, no, I don't want it that big, I can make it smaller if you want. So thank you, Jen, for giving me the idea to do something like that. These pearls, yep, they're for sale. These aren't just natural fresh water. And I do know my pearls, so I know that they are freshwater pearls. And they are a strand of light gray, a peacock, and a white. And they've got a sterling silver catch. And I bought a whole bunch of pearls at an estate sale. This is a buy it now, if anybody wants it. 68. You put your own pendant on there. And the enhancer together. What did I do with it? Okay, so 50 for the enhancer. This is, well, you would know. Really, really beautiful freshwater pearl. It's got a lot of color play in it. Pink, blue. There's the back side. Very good condition. It's just a natural freshwater. And it's an inch. The pearl itself is an inch long and 3/4 inch wide. I'm going to say 75 for the pearl. And of course, 50 for this. Oop. Oh, so I'll put it up. So starting bid for the two, 50 and 75. $125. Okay, Rebecca is putting in a request for an enhancer. Yes, you can put it in here or you can just email me. So these two together are, oh, I just put it in 125. Oh, Jen is in for 125 and Rebecca says 50 for an enhancer. You have got it. And that's how it works. It's not going to come off. Unless you're going to wear it during gymnastics, might, but I doubt it. Oh, shoot. Jen, it's already made. I'll see if I can, but I'm afraid if I try to get in here with the stamp, it'll go out of round. See, I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it. Unless I make another one. And I can sign it. Okay, it's yours. It may come signed, it may not. If I've got the time to make another one, well, I have to. I got to make another one for Rebecca. It'll come signed for sure. Both of them will. But Jen gets the pearl with it. All right, and then Rebecca wants one. Okay. I do too, Jen. I think they're just gorgeous. And Rebecca, I assume that you're good with that size that I just showed you. That size will go over, let me measure that. That's a big bead. A 13. So a 13 millimeter bead or smaller. You can wear that on. Okay. I'm glad I could inspire you. Thank you. I'll probably make some more of those on down the road and just sell them as is. They'll be that width or they might be a little bit narrower. But if you're going to wear it on big beads, the bigger width looks much nicer on it. All right, I showed these in the preview. And these are from Mexico. TH, so it's from Tosco. And it is number 18. T for Tosco. H is the first letter of the maker's last name. And there's 18 of those people out there. And it says Mexico 925. It's on a sterling silver chain. Absolutely beautiful. You can see the seams, they're all handmade. And look at how similar to the Native American pearl. You can see the seam in here, and it's all sanded down. And this one does the same thing. So this is Native American made and this is Mexican. Very similar. Be very difficult to know the difference if this clasp hadn't been put on there. I wouldn't have been able to tell you if it was Mexican or not, other than the Mexican tends to be heavier walled. So I will put this one up. It's a little longer than 18 inches. And it is this is 109 grams. 109 grams of beautiful, beautiful beads. $1,000. And that is vintage. It's not new, but in excellent condition. Nothing's wrong with any of the beads. Oh, hi, Sherry. Just looked up and saw you there. Oh, okay. No problem. You ever wonder what a spiny oyster shell looks like? There you go. There is your spiny oyster. Look at how big they are. It's like the size of a fist. Just don't put your finger in there. All right, I'm gonna bring my little baby out. See if anybody wants my little baby, my little raven. He is almost 5 inches long. And he is carved out of wood and he is signed LL from the Zuni Pueblo, Zuni, New Mexico. I've had him quite a while. Okay, starting bid on this guy. Black wood. He's not stone. But they will carve in wood as well. Carol, you are in. Oh, thank you, Karen. It's my tennis haircut. And Rebecca's in at 55. Jen's Jam says, look up. What am I missing? Marion, I have a couple. Wendy, you going to make beads? Am I going to make beads? No. But Olga and Tammy want enhancers too. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Jen. I will write that down. Okay, where are we? Rebecca's at 55. Oh, out of spiny. Oh, now I get you. No, I'm not going to make any beads out of that. Actually, I mean, I just bought that for myself. I wanted a great big shell of spiny oyster, just the raw. And I got it at the Franklin show. But no, that's going to stay intact. I'm not going to make beads. Okay, this is going to be countdown for thank you, Sheila and Rebecca. Carol Bloom's in there. Right now, Rebecca's at 55. So I'm going to count it down. Whoop, Carol back in at 60. So we need to go to 65. Carol is out. Rebecca's in at 65. All right, I'm going to count down again, or I'll try. Going once, going twice, and sold to Rebecca. Thank you very much. He's going to a good home. All right, now I'm going to make a note. So Olga for an enhancer. I resent my information just in case you. Oh, I'm pretty sure I got it, Jen, but thank you. Tammy wanted it. Tammy wants one. Okay. Let's see, where to from here? I don't remember if I showed this last week or not, but it sure is pretty. Turquoise, spiny oyster, and white shell. And this one is 26 inches. Blue-green turquoise. No clasp on this. So this would be just a single strand. So 150. No, Navajo. This is not Santo Domingo. Oh, sure, biker. I'll bring out the owl too. Kim, you got it. Was this a starting? Oh, starting bid. Anybody else want to bid? Very pretty turquoise. Nope. All right, we'll count down for Kim. Going once, going twice, and sold. Okay, let's get the little owl out here. I think he's a little barn owl. Look at his feet. Even in the back, it's very realistic. He's got his little claws wrapped around the burl wood. So painted wood. He could be an alien. He could be an alien posing as an owl. Okay. Okay, this is starting bid of 60. So I think he's about 5 inches. Carol Bloom. It's a good job, the painting. And let's see. Oh my goodness. I thought those eyes, they're so realistic. I thought they were glass and they're not. They're painted like that. Isn't that amazing? That is just paint, but he managed to get them really glossy. Hi, Sunray. Honeybun didn't try to catch those birds. He has brought me everything, Sherry. He has gifted me with everything that he can. If he can get it through the cat door, it's coming in the house because he thinks that I'm hungry and I don't eat enough. He takes care of me. He's the man of the house. Esther, welcome in, Esther. You only need to register if you want to bid. If you just want to hang out and watch, that's great. And guys, remember, if you registered to bid, you have not subscribed to the channel. So remember to subscribe, and then you'll get notifications of my videos, my lives, my At the Bench series. A lot of people forget that. You know, they register and they think that they've subscribed and they haven't. So just remember that. If you're not getting notices, you didn't subscribe. Okay, let me get back here. Who's still in? So it looks like Linda's 120, Rebecca's 130. Is he going home to Rebecca? All right, I'm counting down. Going once, going twice, and the owl is going to Rebecca. Thank you. Very cool. Very nicely done. These were all mine for quite a while. And I've actually got some hummingbirds carved out of wood, and they may show up in a few weeks. They might. Honeybun is thumping around he doing up there? He's thumping on the floor like he's, oh, what he brought, maybe he brought a rabbit in. He's thumping around up there with something. I guess because I didn't feed him yet, he's gonna feed himself. He's gonna do it his way. He knows how to open up the closet door where I keep his bag of food. And I bet you guys that have got cats, you've probably had this happen. He jiggles the door, he gets the door open, he goes in and he tears open the bag of dried cat food and he just helps himself. That's it. You know, if I'm not fast enough around the ball, there he is. He's doing his own thing. All right, let's see, where do we go? Oh, I do love this one. I do, because you know I'm big into my Kishi. So big, beautiful light blue turquoise, spiny oyster, and then just white shell. And it is a choker. I think it's 16 to 8. It's 18 exactly. Nice summer piece, I think. These are quite large down here. So I'll give you an idea of the millimeter size here. The very bottom, that's 22 millimeters at the bottom. So those are large. And then they go tapered up to 7. So the smallest ones up here are 7. All right. Starting bid. Oops, wrong place again. Why is this not? Oh, it is. But I don't scroll down far enough. I can't see what I'm doing. Santo Domingo. I don't know. I'd almost have to say no, because I'm pretty sure that this spiny oyster is from Red Shell Company out of Gallup. So anybody could have strung this. I don't know. So I'm just going to say I don't know who strung it. But it's very, very nice. It's good quality shell. I'm going to say modern, Kim, not old. I'll just say modern because the clasp looks new. It could have been restrung. So unknown. Kim is out. Okay. Carol is in at 150. Nobody else. I'm going to count down for Carol. Going once, going twice, and sold to Carol Bloom. Very nice. You'll like it. All right, I'm going to get back into some of these gorgeous rings. So I bought a lot of them. All right, Carol. Thank you, Carol. Whew, okay. Anybody been waiting for this one? Oh, that kitty cat here. You remember months back, I had a coral Kachina doll ring. This is a big one, meaning this way. She is quite fat and very vintage. She is not signed. There is a symbol, a sterling and a symbol. I don't know. I tried to find the symbol. I don't know. I tried to find the symbol. I can't find it anywhere. I had 3 people wanting this, and it was not the right size for anybody. This is a size 7. She is a pretty little thing. Definitely Navajo, definitely vintage, but maker unknown. Those boobies and big hair. Nope, those are eyes, and she's holding a turquoise stone, and she's got some kind of little headdress on. Two eyes, a nose. I'm not seeing any boobs. She's just like offering up turquoise as a blessing. And turquoise in the headdress. There was not meant to be any turquoise in her nose. It was meant to be that way. All right. Okay, starting bid, size 7. Starting bid is $270. Karina is in for $270. Olga is in for $270. Kim is in for $290. Yep, Billy, she is. She's quite something. There's several people that make these. Almost all of them are women. These little corn maidens. $275. Kim is out. Oh, did you think her arms were boobs? Olga's at 300. Oh, that's quite okay, Sherry. Esther, welcome in. So to register in order to bid on my screen, it's at the bottom, but maybe on your screen, you'd have to scroll all the way up to the top. But you want to email me, wolfwalkersales@gmail.com. Just email me and give me your real name and your YouTube name in an email. And that's how I invoice you. Oh, that's great, Sunray. Okay, Rebecca. Karina's at 3:05. Lenore just put it in there, Esther, if you can't find it. Down where it says Lenore Reacts, she's giving you the wolfwalkersales@gmail.com. Okay, Olga's out. So Karina is the last one in, 3:05. I'm going to count down once, twice, and sold to Karina. Congratulations. She is so much fun. And that is Navajo. I think somebody's having a party upstairs in my house. Uninvited guests. Marina 3:05. Yes. Okay, here is another. Oh, I really. I don't know. I got to think about this one. I'll move on to something else. Beautiful, beautiful Royston. And the reason I'm selling this one is just because I just bought what looks like a Royston from Gina. Look at the size of that. That's major. Beautiful stone. Very natural. Gorgeous polish on that. This is a big ring. This is a size 12. Size 12. Absolutely gorgeous Navajo. It is not signed. It is vintage, and I would say with the silversmithing and this bezel, it's like 60s or 70s. Size 12. Yep, it's a beauty. And it's big. Big stone, big ring. That's a $300 ring there. It's beautiful green. That Royston green. Nope, no signature. Which to me just kind of dates it a little bit older. Kim is in. How many sizes down, Alice? Two. Going down any more than two on, that's a very typical shank. Any more than two and you really start making it weird up here. So it's a 12. I could go down to a 10 comfortably, but I wouldn't want to go any smaller than that one. What ends up happening if you've got a big ring shank like this and you just love this ring, what I would do is I have to take the whole shank off. Then where it's split, that's where I would cut it. Well, after it's off, then I would cut it up here and I would cut it up here and then solder it back on. But if I cut it here and try to take the metal out here, it just weakens this area. It doesn't necessarily round off. So there's ways to do it, but it's more costly. It's a lot more work. Okay, it looks like Kim is in. I don't see anybody else. All right, we're counting down for Kim. This is a beauty, Kim. I'm glad you're getting it. Going once, going twice, and sold. How do you solder it back on with the turquoise in place? I don't, Kim. That turquoise stone comes out. Then I do my soldering, then I go back and if it has to be reoxidized or reoxidize it, then I have to clean it and then I have to polish it. It's almost as if I'm making a whole new ring just to size a ring. You know, a lot goes into it, but I would never attempt because all your metal heats up. You know, it's not just this down here. You got a big torch flame. It's not just this area. Metal conducts heat. So everything up to the plate, the bezel, everything will get super, super hot. And there's all kinds of terrible things I could do to that stone. So I take my stones out. I know some people who have little tiny micro torches, or they've got these thousands of dollar new machines, and it's like just a little laser point. They can do sizing and never take stones out, but yeah, I have no desire to go out and buy a machine that costs thousands of, and I mean like 10,000. It's not a little itty bitty thing. So some of the new people who do lots of bench work all the time, they would do it. They may go out and get it because eventually it'll get paid off. All righty. Let's see here. Oh, this is a beauty. Um, this ring is much heavier than it looks. It is unfortunately small. It's such a cool ring. I just love it. It's an older piece, but maybe somebody out there wears a 6. It's very simple and very plain, but it's just got a great feel to it. And it's done by Agnes Platero. She's got the coolest signature. It's AP and then a line. Agnes Platero, Navajo. You can find her. She's in the book. Kingman or Sleeping Beauty. I am not sure which, but everything she did was very thick. The shank is really, really thick. Her base plate, this base plate is like twice the thickness that most people would use these days. So size 6. Yep. Okay, so this Agnes's ring is, okay, starting bid. The age on this one, definitely 60s or 70s. Because they tended to use a lot of much heavier silver then, and now they don't necessarily do it. This is not commercial. This was definitely made for an individual. Even her little raindrops, the little stamp on the raindrops is very unusual. Never seen that before, so it's probably her stamp. Maybe one that she made, or her husband, or somebody. Kim is in at 150. All right, we're going to count down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Kim. Okay, I did a little video on this bracelet, and when I bought it, I only saw pictures of it, and I thought, God, what an incredible blue. I thought it was turquoise. And then when I got it and I really saw it, I went, holy moly, that is not turquoise. And after lots of investigation in there, this is definitely chrysocolla. And chrysocolla is found heavily in the Southwest, Arizona and New Mexico, because it's another copper derivative, just like your turquoises, the azurite, malachite, chrysocolla, they all are copper, found it near your copper mines. This one is a very hard stone. A lot of your chrysocolla can go from being very soft to very hard, but this is hard. This is going to be much farther up, like towards the 7 on the Mohs scale, because it has a lot of quartz and like silica, like chalcedony-like. You see how watery it looks? It's just gorgeous. It's fascinating. It's like you can't quit really looking at it. So this was a very cool surprise to me. I feel like I'm looking down through water into moss. Just very unusual. I found some chrysocolla out in Arizona when I was looking for fire agates. I found some out there. That's long gone. I cut that and sold that a long time ago, but this is an absolutely beautiful piece. 1970s. It is not a big bracelet. 6.5. Nice little handmade leaves on either side. So if you're looking for something very different, Navajo style, it is not signed. Nope, not signed. But a truly beautiful piece. Let's see here. So this one, this is a starting bid of $250. This is another one that I just got in that came out of pawn, out of Gallup. It does look like layers. It's an absolutely fascinating stone. Sunray is in at 250. All right, we're going to count down for Sunray. Going once, going twice, and sold. This is going to be lifelong bracelet for you. It's just, you wouldn't want to pass this up. It's so cool and so unusual. And chrysocolla was used out there just as much as your turquoise until the turquoise really started to take off and then was being mined on a regular process. But you can see how that could have been taken for turquoise till you really get up close and you can start to see, oh no, looks like there's a really green stuff. That's the malachite. And then I can see all these more chalcedony type white spots, quartzy chalcedony. Just very cool. Okay, you have got it. Thank you, Sunray. And you got a video on it too. Save that video. Okay. Let's see. How about some wild horse jasper? Wild horse jasper, and it is on very small, beautifully cut little brown hishi with some little beads that are wild horse beads also. Oops. I've got to snip that piece of sinew off. It is, the hishi's 24 inches and the pendant itself is 1.5 inches. And this is one of mine. So I made the pendant, I cut the stone, strung the beads. It's a nice, neat colors in there. So this one is all right, so this is a starting bid. Of 128. Yeah, 26 inches in length. Good, Sunray. So you know about the video. That's good. Rebecca's in for 128. All right, we'll count down for Rebecca. Going once, going twice, and sold. Thank you, Rebecca. I think I'll wait on some of those. Let's see here. Is anybody interested in, just to take a little break, I still got tons of bracelets and rings that I haven't shown before, but is anybody interested in just the silver bracelets? You know, like, because I can take a little break. I'll bring some of these out if anybody's interested in going. Well, I guess not that one. But if anybody's interested in some of these, just say yes and I'll start pulling them out. All right, Sheila says yes. All right, let's see what's cool in here. Oh, this is nice. This is a little Native American concho bracelet. Sterling silver. I'm sure it's a size 7. Pretty standard. Yep, it's a size 7. Starting bid is 75. Links are soldered. Oh, thank you. Thumbs up. All right. Okay. No interest in that one. All right, I'm gonna put that one down. How about a great big link? Big links, big clasp. Seven inches. We'll do a starting bid on this one. 70. Look up. Kim, it was 7 inches, standard 7-inch bracelet, which would fit a 6.5. Cosmic Unicorn is in for this one at 70. Squirrel bid on it. So Cosmic Unicorn is in for this one for 70. I'm going to count down, going once, going twice, and sold. It's so pretty. It's yours. Thank you, Cosmic Unicorn. Lisa Ross says squirrel bid on it. And Bruden's, where the heck is squirrel? I'm not seeing anything. Where am I missing it? Okay, if Squirrel, if you're in there, Squirrel, where are you? I'm not seeing a bid. So do it again. If you're maybe you're in the wrong chat. There you are. Now I see you. Now I see you. A bid on the last bracelet for 75. I see you screaming, Wendy. Okay. All right. So did I sell it? Shoot. Cosmic got this one for 70. What did I do with it? Did I sell it? No, I didn't sell it. No, you passed it over. What did I do with it? Oh, got it. Yay. All right, Squirrel. It's 7 inches. I didn't sell it because it's yours. You got it, Squirrel. 75. Now, Squirrel, have you registered with me? You must register. If you didn't register, I cannot send you an invoice because I don't have your info. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you much. And thank you guys for calling my attention to that. All right. Whew. Okay, let's see. Let's pull another one out here. This was a cutie, this little bear. I know I showed it the last time, but it was too small for somebody. This is exactly 7 inches. The little bears, they're all linked together in sterling. So 7 inches sterling silver. At 80. It has a little hook clasp. Yes, Jen, it does. It really does. I appreciate all help I can get. We did those bear shapes in class clay. Cool. Yeah, you see a lot of pottery done in this shape. Anybody else? Nope. Okay. Let's put that one back. How about a little bead ball? Look at that cute little bead ball. That should be worn with another little bead ball bracelet. That's definitely one you want to stack up. Let's see, 7 inches again. This one is 8 inches. A little 8-inch bead ball. Little sterling silver tag on there. That's a cutie. All right, 8-inch bracelet. $40. Didn't come through, did it? Yep, let's try it again. There we go, $40. All right. Sheila's in, Carol's in, and Blessed Baubles is in. Of course, Sherry would be in. She loves bead ball bracelets. She's in at 42. And Sheila's in at 45. Carol's in at 46. These are 7 millimeters, 7 millimeter bead balls. And Sheila's in at 47 and Carol's in at 50. Little vintage bracelet. Uh-oh, power bid. Sheila jumped up to 55. And Sherry is out. Is that it? Should I call? Oh, nope. Carol's in. All right. And Carol's out. Okay. Sheila, it looks like you might have it. I'm going to count down for Sheila. Going once, going twice, and sold. Thank you. I think this is absolutely beautiful. Is this Mexico? Yes, this is Mexico. It's got some weight to it. $40 grams. It's a nice big toggle clasp here. Seven inches. Here's the back side. Let's see how it's constructed. Everything is soldered. Oh, it's a beauty. By itself or stacked with something else. $100. Rachel Jerome is in. For those of you that like the heavy Mexican, this is beautiful. The domes, none of them are dented or squashed. Hello, buddy. Have you come in? Michael's in for 105. Hi, Rachel. Rachel's in at 110. Hi, big guy. What you doing? So Rachel's in at 120. Olga came in. Olga's at 125. Michael's in. Rachel's in at 130. This is a good price for this. It's a heavy one. Michael's out, so Rachel's in at 130. All right, I'm gonna, whoop, Olga's in at 135. Rachel's back in at 140. Look at that with the dome ring. Be kind of cool. Olga's out. Rachel will count it down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Rachel. That is beautiful. And you got it at a very good price. There's your, whoops. Where is it? Up here. There's your Mexico stamp. Ready. Thank you all for your bids. Okay, I decided I'm being absolutely silly. Just silly. I mean, just how much can I keep and how much can I sell? All right. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and sell this. This is the peyote bird ring. This baby's old. And that turquoise is definitely just an old. Hello. Hello. Greenish blue. Definitely an individual piece. It is not stamped. I would say this may have been a ceremonial because on the back they've got the another peyote symbol on the shank. So probably someone that belonged to the Native American church. Beautiful red coral. The big moon with the peyote bird going up to the moon. Here's the ring shank. Size 7. Good size ring. It's a size 7, Deborah. Yeah, and I can't size it because it's the inlay style. Totally individual, made for an individual. Yep, that's very cool. The Native American church, or the peyote church, has been around a long time on the reservations. Not just the Southwest, Oklahoma up into the Dakotas. And peyote is the sacrament. And there's two types. There's one that's very Christian oriented. A lot of the hymns are Christian hymns. And then the other one is not oriented to any religion. It is its own religion. I've been to both. The songs are absolutely incredible. They put you into a different state. Okay. Oh, Olga's in. God, I didn't see Olga. Okay. Can we see the dome ring next? Yes, Michael. Okay, I'm going to count it down for Olga. Going once, going twice, and sold. What you doing down there? Huh? You want to come up here and say hi? What were you doing up there? Did you bring some buddies in? Is that why there was so much thumping going on? Did you bring your friends in the house? This is a cat that talks a lot and he's not responding. Did you bring a rabbit in? Oh. Okay, this is a cool little bracelet. I've never seen anybody. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's do the dome ring. It is adjustable. Yay. So I can make it any size at all. Hammered dome. So right now it's at an 8, but I can go up or down just simply by moving this band to the correct size, up or down. Stamped 925 is probably Mexico. It doesn't say Mexico, but I bet that it is because it's a 925. All right, so starting bid. $88. Any size you want. Let's see here. Carol's in at 88. Michael, for some reason, is at 90. Michael, what you doing? Michael's in at 90. What are you doing? Come on over here. Oh, come here. Come say hi. Here, come on. Come on. Come say hi. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come say hi. Yes, everybody would like to see you. See, just say hi. See, just say hi. Just say hi to everybody. He's purring and he's really heavy. So I think he ate something. Yeah, now he wants to go to sleep. So he's not hungry. Just like he's closing his eyes. He's like, oh, Mom, I ate too much. I ate too much. I just want to go to sleep. He's a big cuddler at night, man. I see you, squirrel. Go into live chat. Carol's out. So Carol was at 98. Michael's at 96. Carol's at 98. Michael's at 100. Carol's out. Okay, I think I've seen them all. So it looks like Michael's at 100. So we'll count down for Michael. Going once, going twice. Sold to Michael. And Michael, what size do you want? Hello, Beach, please. Welcome in. Is Squirrel in? I'm not seeing any bids by Squirrel on this one. Okay, it is Michael's for 100. Michael, you want a 10. You got it. No problem. And I'll make sure the you had a winning from the last show. I'll make sure that that goes out with this in this envelope. So I guess I should do a giveaway right about now. Wow, 11:45 already. Whew. All right, giveaway. Let's see. There it is. All right. Giveaways for this gorgeous, gorgeous crystal. Quartz crystal. It's been irradiated. Look at that. Looks like a little mountain. All right, so that's going to be the giveaway. All right, let's see. Let's see, what should it be? Mm-mm-mm. Okay. The first person that can give me 3 countries that you can find turquoise in, because turquoise is all over the planet. Give me 3 countries that you can find turquoise in. Go. Damn, you're all pretty good. You're all good. Jen, I don't know about Pakistan. You're the first one to respond, but I have not heard of it coming from Pakistan. So I could be wrong, but I got to go with what I know. Where do I usually see it coming out of, and where am I buying from different gem sources? So Jen Knapp, yes, USA, Mexico, and Peru is correct. I have seen it from all of those. Definitely America, Persia, China, absolutely all of those places. Yes to US, Iran, and China. Yes to US, Tibet, Mexico. Yep. Jen is in Peru, USA, Iran. Yep. USA, China, Mexico. You've all got it. You've all got it. But I've got to go back up here. So with Jen, with your first one, if I on the computer and I found out it's in Pakistan, I owe you. But I got to go down to Jen Knapp with the USA, Mexico, and Peru, because she is the next one that has mentioned 3 countries that I have actually purchased turquoise from those 3 countries. So, Jen Knapp, you've got a crystal. Now, I'm pretty sure that you have registered with me because I recognize the name. But if you didn't actually register with me, please do so that I can get this gorgeous little crystal to you. All right. Well, congratulations, because I didn't see anybody up that was wrong. Everybody got it. All right. All right, I'm going to pop this up because I think this is absolutely gorgeous. But we're getting away from turquoise for a moment. sterling silver, gold vermeil in the middle, CZs, quite a showy little ring. There's the inside. This is an 8, a size 8. Very pretty, flashy. Certainly looks real, but it's not. It's sterling silver and CZs. Okay. Oops. Buy it now. Buy it now at 48. Oh, error, try again. Why does it keep doing that? There it is. Size 8. Oh, Kazakhstan. Oh, hi, turtle shell. Welcome in. Okay, nobody's interested in this. We will move on. Okay, let's get back to business here. Scrumptious, good enough to eat. 4 strands, all real. Turquoise, jasper, carnelian, amethyst, coral, Chinese turquoise, American turquoise, greens, blues, yummies. Look at the clasp on this one. Sterling silver. So you can twist it or you can leave it flat. Oh, there's a little tiger eye thunderbird in there. So I made this with a whole bunch of leftover beads. Six and a half. I actually could make I could make more of these if you like them. It would have a different class because I've only got one of these. Four strands. Alrighty, so this one is going to be a little more expensive than normal just because of this clasp. It's a lot of silver and it's a beauty. It's like one you would almost want to wear up front because it's so pretty. But if you like these kinds, I will make more. And they'll each have a different clasp on them. There's a little ohm symbol on there. Some jasper beads. Just a little bit of everything. Yes, on tiger tail. Absolutely. This kind I would put on tiger tail just to keep it really strong. Okay, squirrel is in for 125. Addiction is real is in for 125. I see squirrel. Rebecca says make more. I will do so. Actually, I can make them any different size too, since I'm making these. Okay, Jen says the president of Pakistan gifted a turquoise necklace to Queen Elizabeth back in 1966. I would think that he would have sourced it from his country. With that in mind, the crystal should go to the other Jen. Aren't you sweet? All right, Jen, it's going to the other Jen. Thank you for looking that up. All right, Olga's at 1:30. All right, I'm going to count down. It looks like Olga's in for 1:30. Going, okay, going once, skewing twice, and sold to Olga. And Olga, is the length okay for you? It's a size 7. That's going to work. You're a 6, perfect. That'll work fine. Okay, where's my paper? Oh, shoot. 30. Uh, I I would love to see what it looks like from Pakistan. And see if it looks real similar to the Persian turquoise of Iran. I bet it does. Very interesting. I've never seen it at any of the shows, but I can understand why it would come from that area. So it's okay, Jen. So sweet. I truly thank you, but I want you to have it. Okay, you girls work it out, and I'll just send it to the right address. That was fun. Thank you. Thank you both. There's no complication here. We're here to learn. We're here to learn. See, if I hadn't asked that question, I would not know that it came from Pakistan. It does look like Persian turquoise. It's got to be beautiful then. There are pics on Google. Okay. Sunray says, I'll take it. You guys are a trip. Okay. Where is it? Okay. Does anybody want, you don't have to, does anybody want the Bakelite turtle? Isn't he cute? Look at that face. So the turtle is wood. He's got his little feet and his little tail, but that is Bakelite. I found this one in a little vintage antique shop. And he's big. Look at, could put him on beads. He's got his little pin in the back. You do have it in Arkansas. And I think, is it Arkansas or Virginia were one of the biggest pieces of turquoise ever found. And they've kept it as a specimen because it's so big. Uh, it was in this area. It was either Arkansas or Virginia. I can't remember. Okay, here comes the Bakelite turtle. Here's a little collector piece. Michael, I'm assuming your yes means 70? Is that what you're doing? Okay, I don't, Michael, I don't think you're talking about, I don't think you're talking about the pin. I think you're talking about crystals. Okay, so turtle shell 85. So Carol's in, turtle shell's in. All right, turtle shell. I got you, Michael. Yes to the largest piece of turquoise. Okay, that was quite a surprise. Obviously, there must be a lot of copper in that area. All right. Carol, are you coming back in? Or is Turtle Shell getting it for 85? I think Beth has got it. Okay, we're counting down. Going one, going twice. Sold to Turtle Shell for 85. He is just so cute. Yeah, he's a nice little collector piece. I've not seen him before. You are welcome, Turtle Shell. Thank you much, Beth. Do we have Beth's channel up there for everybody? If you're not familiar with Turtle Shell, you probably are. But if you aren't, somebody put her, Lenore will probably do it. We'll put up Turtle Shell's information. Okay, nice. A thicker, bigger cuff, Fred Harvey era, in great shape with the little Thunderbirds, the green turquoise. A lot of stamping. Size 6.5. Could get on, let's see. Yes, I could make it a 7. Right now, 6.5 is great. But there's enough room down here to open it up to a 7. So Fred Harvey era, a little bit wider than normal. Yes, Kim. If it was truly like the Mizels and the Bell Company, those were machine stamped. And those symbols were made by the Fred Harvey era because the tourists could relate to them. Now, when you get into the Fred Harvey era, so now remember, it's just an era, you still had silversmiths that were also making jewelry and people will say Fred Harvey era, but they're handmade and they're made for themselves during the same period, but for themselves. Trying to see if I've got one here to show you. And they're usually heavier and thicker, like this one. So that's the same period, but this is heavier, gorgeous piece of turquoise. The stamping is a little bit different, one big stamp versus all of these. So this is the same time period, but it's not one of these are still collectible. Fred Harvey is highly collectible because of the history behind it. Okay, where are we? Squirrel is in at 185 and Kim is at 185. Squirrel 6.5. Yes. This is a 6.5. I could open it to a 7. There's enough room there. Anybody else in? Is it going to squirrel? Yes, I opened it up on a bracelet mandrel. These are very flexible, so it's easy to do. I would not say, do it. Don't open and close it. That's what I want to say. Don't open it, put it on your wrist and close it. And I remember back in my jewelry store, how many people would do that? It was like, no. One time, fit it to your wrist, and that's all you need to do. You don't need to close it thinking that it's not going to stay on. If it's the right size, you don't need to do that. I don't do anything to these guys. These are slipping and sliding up and down my wrist because that's the way I like it. They're comfortable, they're loose, and that's the way they should work. All right, where are we? Rebecca's in at 190. Kim is in at 190. Oh, Kim is in at 200. And Squirrel is out. I would have posted a big sign, Wendy, don't bend the bracelets. We got to the point where we did tell people ahead of time, don't open and close the cuff bracelets. You don't need to. I would fit them. If I was in the store, I would fit them and then just say, this is the size you should wear. Okay, so it looks like Kim. I'm not seeing anybody else after Kim, so we'll count it down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Kim for 200. It is 11:11. That is my number. I have seen the time 11:11 for years. I bet since I was in my 30s. Almost every day I happen to look at that clock at 11:11. I don't know what it is. Okay, so Kim, should I just leave it the way it is right now at 6.5, or do you need a 7? Ah, Deborah's also into 11:11. Okay. 200. All right. Seven. All right. All right, I'm going to bring these both up. These are the ones I showed you earlier. They're both they're more matrix than they are turquoise. So this is bolder turquoise, but this person just loved the matrix, and I do too. It's that beautiful sandy brown. This is by Scott Skeets, Skeets. And the other one, this one is older. Okay, Scott is a 5.5. So Scott Skeets, he is 5.5, bolder turquoise, lots of brown matrix in there. Very different bezel plate around there, the way they've done that. And then this one is almost all. This is a 7. This is almost all matrix again. This up here is just very pale greenish blue, and then a lot of matrix down here. This is the older of the two. So I'll do Scott's first. Scott is a Navajo, and it is 5.5. Size 5.5. Starting bid is 140. Okay, no interest in that one. Let's see if anybody wants the older one. What did I say? 7? Yeah, 7. Just a beautiful pattern. Thank you, Lenore, for thanking everybody else. Could you size it up to a 6.5? Olga, do you mean this one here? You're in one. So you're at 140 for this one. And you want to know if this one can go to, yes, I can size this. Okay, Olga. Right. You got this one, Olga. Two. All right, so that was 140, and you need a size 6.5. Yes. Thanks, Olga. All right. All right, we'll go to 11:30, so about 15 more minutes. Any requests? Any requests? Anybody interested in a sea glass bracelet? Greens and blues. size 8 or smaller. It's got those rings. The largest is the size 8. Sterling silver and sea glass. Put that up here. We'll just do a quick buy it now. Buy it now for 50. Squirrel, you got it. Oh, let's bring this pearl necklace out. I've got a natural peachy pink freshwater pearl necklace. With a expensive 14 karat gold clasp. This is like the 1980s. I did so many of these. Oh my God, I spent so much time stringing pearls. And we all remember the old box clasps. So these are very nice pearls in a very nice 14 karat gold clasp. Four strands. Kind of peaches and pinks mixed together. $18, I think. Nope. 17 inches. You try to buy one of these clasps today in a jewelry store, and you're going to probably spend well over $100 for these old filigree 14 karat gold. Let's see if anybody's into freshwater pearls with the 14 karat gold clasp. No one's gonna put cheap pearls on a 14 karat gold clasp. So starting bid is 160. They're graduated at the or staggered at the bottom. Rebecca and Olga. These are so pretty. They're all knotted. Four strands. It's a steal. This should be a $400 necklace. Very nice luster. Olga's at 190. I'm so glad somebody out there likes pearls. Out to Olga. All right. Thank you, Olga. 190. Well, I guess for the next show, I will still have still got a good selection that came in of the Native American stuff that I'll do next week. Still plenty of rings, like absolutely fabulous. That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Old greasy green. Clusters, saddles. I've still got plenty. So we'll save those for for next week. Very old tab necklace with Royston and bench beads. And then, of course, we've still got these two big guys. Expensive. All right. Gosh, thank you so much. This has been fun. Thank you for being so responsive. Oh gosh, look at these. These are absolutely beautiful, especially this one. Beautiful turquoise. So I better quit while I'm ahead. Thank you. Thank you all so much for being here and being so generous. Thank you, Lenore. You work so hard. I so greatly appreciate you. And not just for me, for lots of people out there. Good night, Deborah. Good night, Sunray. Good night, Jen. Did you guys figure out who's going to get the crystal? I don't know who to send it to. Thank you, Rebecca. Olga, thank you. Happy old soul. Deborah. Jill. The other Jen. Okay, I'll make sure. Tammy, thank you. Olga, Deborah again. Alrighty. Turn it off. How do I do that? And here we go, up here, end stream.